Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another NuubCast. This is YumYums, and this is a 1v1 on crap. This is the Nazarene Crypt, I believe, and this is Irbeth. Long time no cast, Irbeth, in a ZvZ. Platinum ZvZ, no less. That's not what I was looking for. Those are the accoutrements for which I'm looking. Welcome to NuubCast, where we love the noobs. We love to shine the spotlight of goodness upon them so they may show us their worth or lack thereof. Yes, is what we're all about here at NuubCast. With the ultimate goal of getting better, learning, but really, at the bottom line, we want to have fun. We want to enjoy games. We want to enjoy entertaining games that I believe can happen and do happen at every stage of the ladder, every league, every level of skill. There are fun and entertaining games that happen, and we here at NuubCast are in this just so that you can see them. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. So therefore, if you believe that you have such a game that you have played on the ladder or custom game, doesn't matter, and it was just a nail-biter, fun game to play, you couldn't figure out how you won, couldn't figure out how you lost, and just couldn't believe the game that you had, it's just a fun game, those are the replays we want to see. Please send those replays to noobcasters@gmail.com, NuubCasters.com, and we will send those replays through our sophisticated filtration system, and if they come out with the noob thumbs up, I will personally cast your game here on YouTube, where you can send to all your noob friends and share your brief e-famousness. E-fame, because that's what it's all about, right? It's all about getting e-famous, even for just 5 minutes, or 15 minutes, or 20 minutes, depending on how the length of your game. And just having me, like, pick apart your game, or laugh at you, or praise you. Anyhow, spine going down for Crawler, who I forgot to introduce as Irbeth's competition. I mean, not that Irbeth ever has any real competition, because she's such a baller. But the spine crawler is down for Crawler, as is the Roach Warren, and the pool already up for Irbeth, and Ling's on the way, going to be pushing out this early Ling pressure. Ling speed halfway done, and going to see if she's going to wait at the ramp for speed to kick in. No. Oh, she's going to go check and see for that early expansion with these 6 Zeiglings. She's going to wait there, and here they come up the ramp, but the spines are ready for her, as is the Queen. Queen going to draw those Lings over to the spine, and Irbeth, seeing the spine crawlers, is going to get right out of dodge, and we see roaches coming out, so she doesn't want to be around for those either. And behind that aggression, she's going to go ahead and expand, drop that hatchery at her natural, and be on her way. Again, starting that creep spread, getting that out, and her Roach Warren going down as well. Looks like she engaged those Lings, lost 3 of them, and heading back. Gonna try and scout with this Overlord. Queen slowly poking away. I don't think there's anything here that she can see that she doesn't already know. She already knows he has roaches. And, yeah, that may have been kind of a bit of a waste of an Overlord, but, you know, you want to see, you want to scout when you can to see what your opponent is doing. And here come quite a few roaches. 9 of them, 10 of them with this one, 11. And looks like she's going to be putting on some pressure. Or Crawler's going to be putting on some pressure. We do have Lings with speed, and we're going to have a Crawler down here at the bottom. Going to uproot both of them. And the second one's going to go back to the hatch. Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea considering the The roaches are coming, but this is a lot of roaches coming, and she does have more. Irbeth does have more roaches and lings coming out, but you're going to be hard pressed to hold this at first. Probably wants to hang back. Let the spine crawler help you out as much as possible. Get the queen over. Here's another roach. Queen, spine, roaches, and lings. It's going to be tough. Queen off creep now, in danger. Alright. It looks like Irbeth is going to be able to clean this up, although she has lost the lings, but still has an equal number of roaches. But now that lead, so Crawler going to have to crawl his way back to his home. But he's just straight up pushing out roaches and now getting a layer down. Both gases up and running. Still only one gas for Irbeth, though. Still no, and also no drones here on the natural. So she's getting larvae from her second base, but if we look at the income tab, we see that Crawler has a huge lead with harvesters. I'm actually really surprised to see so few harvesters from Irbeth. She really needs to get those drone numbers up, because as you can see, Crawler is continuing to make drones and just has a huge income advantage. Oh, there's a round of drones out for Irbeth. Excellent. And a few more. Going to try and close that gap. Good on ya. But again, coming out to pressure. Lone roach getting picked off. And Crawler looking to expand. He does have 8 roaches here at the top of the ramp, which is more than Irbeth is sending up. Just one more. But of course, being the defender means that your reinforcements are going to be get quickly established. But you know what Irbeth did right there was made Crawler make units instead of drones, and that's exactly what. And look at what she's doing behind that, totally droning up. Good for you, Irbeth. That's awesome. Love to see stuff like that. She may not have had any intention of attacking there, but instead just sent those out and totally droned up behind it, made 10 drones. We look at the income, and now she's actually ahead by 11 instead of behind by more than 11. Excellent job. Great tactic by Irbeth. I haven't actually seen that done where I've noticed it. I know it happens all the time, and that's what you have to do with Zerg, particularly in ZvZ, so you can get ahead in economy. But that was the first time I actually noticed it while it was happening, and it was just freaking awesome. So good on you. Crawler's hatchery, natural hatchery, almost done, and I'm going to see that finish up soon. We do have missile attacks. Muta's out for Crawler, or on the way. I didn't even see the spire go down. Actually, yeah, I did. Scratch that. I just didn't say anything about it. So that's going to be interesting for Crawler once the Mutas get out, what Irbeth is going to be able to do to counter them, because all she has right now are the queens. And that's not going to be too helpful against a flock of Mutalisks. She's getting upgrades. Is she scouting the Mutalisks yet? I mean, the Mutalisks, this is something, unless Crawler is hiding the Mutalisks, he should have them out killing overlords. You know, trying to get some kind of advantage. Food is very even here. And Irbeth using her overlords very well. Nice overlord spread across the map, getting vision everywhere. She does have the tower as well. Just overall, nice job. Still spreading that creep slowly but surely. Much better than her opponent Crawler, who really isn't spreading creep at all. But as far as vision and scouting, Irbeth knows very little, and her opponent knows even less about what she's doing. So scouting definitely an area to improve upon for both. Overlord speed has finished for Irbeth. And getting Roach speed. And the level 1 attack has finished. And as well as the level 1 Carapace. And level 1 missile attack. Infestation Pit down for Irbeth. So hopefully we're going to see some infestors. If not, we do have a Hydralisk Den going down. Wonder, did she scout the mutas? Or did she lose an Overlord? She didn't know about them yet. She knows about them now, that's for sure. And she's going to lose a couple. She has to be careful. Another 2, and she will be supply locked. Sending in the Roaches just to blind counter. And it's not a bad idea. If you have a lot, if you see your opponent has made a ton of Mutalisks, they can't have a ton of other units. So countering right away is not a terrible idea. In this case, maybe she needed to have a little bit more because the Mutalisks are going to be able to help out. It's one thing if the Mutalisks are like at your base attacking and you want to counter with mutas and you want to counter with roaches, that's cool. But if the Mutalisks are actually helping, then you don't have any way of countering those mutas with your present army. But as you can see, a bunch of Hydralisks out and killing off Crawler's roach numbers while getting out the Hydras, probably a really good idea. And if that's what Irbeth was thinking, then that's very cool. Going to be able to come up here with the Hydras and knock down those Mutalisks. Lots of mutas on the field for Crawler. Looking like 14 is the number I'm trying to say. Unfortunately, Hydralisks don't have blink, so it's really hard to see. Now here's a force you might want to go ahead and counter with, because you can kill the roaches and the mutas. Lots of mutas back at home too, waiting to join the flock. Even more mutas coming out. Wow, mutas. But now we see groove spines coming out, infestors coming out, pathogen glands coming out, all for Irbeth. But Crawler has taken back the map basically, and now that for the first time after killing like a dozen or more overlords, Irbeth is going to be supply blocked, and going to be supply blocked hard, losing a lot of overlords, and now just going to have to make a bunch. Going to have to drop anything, making 7 overlords. Going to need every single one of them. And here they come finally, no longer supply locked, and going to be able to make some more infestors. Getting Burrow. 26 Lings coming out for Crawler. Looks like he's totally switching over to Mutaling, giving up on making roaches, which is not a bad idea. Hasn't invested in them anymore, so not a bad idea. But once the infestors get out here, that Ling Mutalisk is going to die, and die super duper fast. It's not even going to be funny. So waiting, the Mutalisks continuing, and once again Irbeth supply block because Mutalisks are out killing overlords, and that's going to be problematic. More mutas coming out for Crawler. Just waiting at this point for some more engagement. Are they going to come in? Oh, can we get a fungal on these Mutalisks? Nope. Did they see the infestors, though? That's really the question. And look, Crawler dropping a 3rd. A group of Hydralisks coming in, wants to guard against the Mutalisks getting into the mineral line. And here they come. Mutalisks killing off a couple of drones. Hydra's chasing them down. Not the greatest Mutamicro, but doing alright. Again, going after the supply of Irbeth and doing a real good job. Wow, killing a lot of overlords. Holy crap. Irbeth basically getting crippled in the supply. Not going to be able to make anything but overlords for quite some time. And Wow, but lost a lot of mutas there. We do have more mutas back here. 7 back at the house. And how many do we have out? 11 out in the field. And here it is. Irbeth, like, I can't do anything. I can't make any more guys. So I have to go and attack. I have to put the pressure on. There really is no other option for her at this point. She's so far behind. Look at that, making 15 overlords. So now going to be able to... But now she's so far behind, she has to wait for the next round of larva to be able to do anything. But here comes, we get some fungals on these. Mutas didn't even need the fungal on the mutas. Fungal these mutas. Do we have any more fungals? No more fungals. But it doesn't matter because the hydras are enough. There's enough hydralisks to kill all these units. Drones up here just hanging out. And Crawler making lings, but lings are going to die. And fast, more fungals, but instead infested Terrans coming out. And with the upgrades, 2-1 upgrades for Irbeth, and she's going to take this. It's not going to be close. Down goes the hatchery, the expansion, and just going to walk over here and kill all these drones that are just basically sitting out here doing nothing. Are they on hold position? What in the world? I wonder if he meant them for this transfer and didn't get anything. And it doesn't even matter if they get to that third base or not. This game is over. Wow. Great job by Irbeth. And this is all about composition, knowing what your opponent's doing. Crawler did a good job, but he didn't scout, so he didn't know infestors were coming. And did a very good job of getting rid of Irbeth's supply, which was just fantastic. I mean, I've never seen anything like it. He killed so many overlords. So we want to give props to Crawler because it's due. But Irbeth, with the correct composition, able to overcome and put the aggression on at the right time and end up winning the game. Congratulations to both of you. It was a very good game, well played, and hope you guys enjoyed it. I gotta go to work, so peace out. Keep climbing that ladder.